Africa. The world has called her many things: the sleeping giants, the forgotten continent, the land of untapped dreams. But something is happening, something powerful, something unstoppable, because across the land of 1 billion hearts, a new generation is rising, building the Africa that once existed only in our dream. This is Project Rise Africa, and today we are about to see 5 mega projects that are rewriting histories, redefining destinies, and proving that Africa is no longer waiting to rise. Africa has risen. Deep in the heart of the Congo River lies a project so ambitious it could light up an entire continent, the Grand Inga Dam, estimated to cost over $80 billion. This single project could produce more electricity than any other dam on Earth. More than 40,000 megawatts of clean and renewable energy. Imagine that, enough to power more than half of the continent. But this isn't just about electricity. It's about freedom. Freedom from darkness, freedom from dependency. Because for millions across Africa, light is not just a symbol, it's a survivor. It's a child studying after sunset, mother running her small business at night, hospital keeping its machines alive. The Grand Inga Dam represents Africa's heartbeat, for powerful and waiting to illuminate the future. Until one day, the world will not call Africa the dark continent anymore. It will call her the continent of light. From the coast of Kenya to the far reaches of Ethiopia and South Sudan, a $25 billion dream is taking shape. It's called the LAPSSET corridor, a network of highways, pipelines, and railways connecting countries that were once cut off from each other. For decades, Africa's interior was left behind. But now, the goods can move faster, trade can flow easier, and lives can change forever. Because when roads appear, possibilities follows. LAPSSET isn't just a transport system. It's a bridge of hope, a lifeline for landlocked nations, a symbol that progress doesn't just stop at borders. They say roads connect places, but in Africa, roads connect dreams. Across 5,600 kilometers of coastline, through 13 nations runs a pipeline of promise, the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline, an estimated $25 billion project designed to carry natural gas from Nigeria all the way to Morocco and even beyond to Europe. But this is not just about gas, it's about connection. Each country the pipeline touches will gain energy, jobs, and investment. For West Africa, it's more than a pipeline. It's a vein of life, pulsing with hope and cooperation. Because what Africa is realizing is that our strength is in our unity. Our future is in our connection, until one day the phrase "made in Africa" won't be a dream. It will be our reality. They said Africa could export oil but never refine it. They said this continent would always sell crude and import finished products. But one vision changed that. The Dangote refinery in Nigeria, a $19 billion investment already processing 650,000 barrels per day, stood as Africa's beacon. Recently, it announced its next leap, an expansion to 1 million barrels per day. This is more than the doubling capacity. This is bold. This is historic. When completed, it will become the largest refinery in the world at a single site, surpassing the then leader in India. For Africa, This refinery is more than steel, it's more than fire. It's a statement that we will refine our resources, it's a proof that we can turn our words into value. This is the dawn of energy independence in Africa. Because the future we have waited for is being built in Africa, and it's bigger than anyone had ever expected. For decades, Africa's wealth was shipped away in barrels, but today it's being refined right here at home. This refinery is more than steel. It's proof that African hands can build, African minds can innovate, and African hearts can lead, because the future we'll be waiting for is being made right here in Africa. Just 60 kilometers from Nairobi, a city of the future is rising from the dust. They call it Konza Technopolis. It's $14.5 billion vision to make Kenya the technological heart of Africa, a place where innovation meets imagination. Inside its smart building, young minds are building apps, designing AI systems, and writing the code that could define Africa's next digital decade. For too long, Africa has exported talent. Now, it's exporting innovation. Konza is not just a city. It's a statement that Africa is not behind. Africa is becoming. 5 mega projects, 5 dreams that seems impossible. 5 reminders that Africa's greatest wealth isn't in gold or oil or diamonds. It's in people. People who dare to build, dare to dream, to believe that this land can rise again. Because when we build bridges, we build futures. When we light cities, we light hope. And when we rise together, we'll remind the world that Africa was never the problem. It was always the answer. They told us to wait, to depend, to follow. But Africa is done waiting. Africa is building, and the world is finally watching. This is Project Rise Africa. So when you see this project from Congo to Kenya, from Nigeria to Morocco, remember this: every brick, every pipe, every spark of light carries a message that a new Africa is rising, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Because just like this project, every dream begins as a plan. Every plan begins as courage, and every act of courage changes history. Africa is not waiting to be discovered. She is waiting to be believed in. I'll see you again.